What's up, guys? Second day of Alamo City Comic Con. First interview of the day is RJ Mitty from Breaking Bad, Walter Jr. How you doing, man?
Good, I'm good. I'm still standing early morning, so can't complain.
Sweet. So, Breaking Bad, obviously, you're one of your biggest roles. How was that, and what do you have planned for the future?
It was amazing. I miss having a regular job. That's what I miss. But I'm lucky that I had it for my first first major role. And the trick is just keep working. And this doesn't just count for actors. This counts for everyone. The trick is just keep pushing forward. Keep trying to hit the grind. Keep trying to make a career and a life, and that's what I'm doing. I'm traveling right now. I travel a lot. I started traveling 3 months out of the year, just 6 months out of the year. Now I'm doing like 10 or 11 months out of the year. And I just keep on working. And right now I was shooting a movie called Triumph in Tennessee. We're on hiatus, and we're going to go back to finish the last couple of shots in November. But I drove though from Tennessee to Lafayette to here. So it's been a good little road trip, but never a dull moment.
All right, here with Edward James Olmos at Alamo City Comic Con, day 2. How are you enjoying today's con?
Excellent. I just got here. This is a love fest at the highest degree. I've been all over the world in different ways, and different conventions, but nothing like this. This is like coming home to familia.
Texan, Kingsville, we have a marching show going on right now that's based off the music of Selena in anniversary of her death, her 20th anniversary. I don't know if you've heard about it or anything, or what you think about that.
You know, it was such a loss that even to this day I can't believe it. It's been over 20 years. This is the 20th year on March 31st when she died, and it still doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't feel like that was fair in any way, shape, or form. Not that life is fair, but that was really a big mistake. I'm really, I still feel bad about it. It's the hardest movie I ever made to date, and I've done, American Me. I've done all kinds of different kinds of movies, but the reason that one was so difficult was because it was only like 13 months after she had died that we started to film. And filming that movie was really difficult because we were taking them when they were little children, when they were born and when they were growing up. And so there was a lot of laughter, there was a lot of comedy. If you see the movie, you see how wonderful their life was. And after every scene, the only person that was around us was the father, Abraham. And after every scene, I would look and they'd call it cut, and I'd turn, and he would be a little ways away from the scene, and he'd be in heaving sobs. And so every single moment that we were on portraying that life of those people, he was in total agony and death. And it was so unfair. It was so hard. We only did the scene in the hospital once. We couldn't do it any more than that. It was just too hard. Yeah, it's still to this day, it still makes me cry when I watch the movie. I think it's the best performance that Jennifer Lopez has ever done in the history of her life. I think one day when she gets to the end of her life, she'll look back and say, that was truly the gift of my life, was doing the movie Selena.
And now we're here with James Tolkien, played notorious for playing Mr. Strickland in Back to the Future. So, and he also had a role in Top Gun also, right? Also, so how do you feel about the con being here today? What's been the best part? What's been the fan reception that you've gotten?
Oh, it's great. The people of San Antonio love the Back to the Future films and Top Gun and all that stuff. And I think it's very special. I feel very fortunate that I'm a part of it. 30 years later, we did it. This movie is 30 years old now. And we're still going strong.
Nice. Well, one really famous scene from Back to the Future is when you're there talking to Marty McFly, and then your nose rubs up against his nose. Was that improvised, or was that actually part of the script, or that just happened?
It was part of the director who wanted us that tight, and we just stuck to the script. And I said, "You're a slacker, McFly," and then I forget about everything else. Your father, your mother, everybody, your whole family is a bunch of slackers. And no slacker ever did anything to get out of Hill Valley, or something like that anyway.